If you are a supinator like me, you know the struggle, that annoying outward roll of the foot and the knee pain that usually comes with it. Finding shoes with the right amount of shock absorption is tough. I actually bought and tested the top 5 running shoes specifically for supination so you don't have to waste your money guessing. Let's see which one actually helps. Product number 1, New Balance Women's Fresh Foam X1080 V14. When I first pulled the New Balance 1080 V14s out of the box, the immediate thing that hit me was the midsole. It looks huge and honestly it feels incredibly soft in hand. Slipping them on, that Fresh Foam X really lives up to the hype. It has this squishy, luxurious feel that is absolute heaven for high arches or supinators who need deep shock absorption. I took these out for a long run and the gusseted tongue stayed perfectly in place. No debris got in, which is a nice touch. The no-sew overlays meant I didn't get any weird rubbing on my pinky toes, which happens a lot with other shoes. Honestly, the cushioning here is serious. If you want maximum comfort and don't care about feeling the ground too much, this is basically like strapping pillows to your feet. It's my pick for pure daily comforts. Product number 2, Asics Women's Gelkin 10-9. Moving on to something a bit more wallet-friendly, I tried the Asics Gelkin 10-9. Holding this shoe, it feels sturdy but not heavy. It doesn't have that massive stack height like the New Balance, but the rear foot gel technology does a surprisingly good job. When I landed on my heels, that gel absorbed the impact really well, which is crucial since we tend to land hard on the outside of the foot. The mesh upper breathes nicely. My feet didn't overheat even on a warm afternoon run. I also noticed the flex grooves on the bottom. They make the transition from heel to toe feel pretty natural and not stiff. While it's not the bounciest ride ever, the synthetic stitching adds good structure. This is the perfect option if you're just getting into running or need a solid, reliable gym shoe without spending a fortune. Product number 3, Brooks Women's Glycerin GTS 22. Next, I laced up the Brooks Glycerin GTS 22. In my hands, these felt premium. The double-jackered knit feels durable but stretchy. Now, supinators usually avoid support shoes, but the guide rails here aren't intrusive. They just keep your motion in check. The real star during my testing was the new DNA-tuned cushion. I could feel the difference between the heel and toe. The heel has larger cells for a plush landing, while the forefoot is firmer for push-off. It made my stride feel super smooth. The platform is broad, so I felt really stable even on uneven sidewalks. I never felt like I was going to roll an ankle, which is a big fear for me. If you want a shoe that balances soft cushioning with a bit of structure to keep your legs aligned during long miles, this is a fantastic choice that keeps things steady. Product number 4, Brooks Men's Glycerin GTS 22. For the guys, I put the men's version of the Glycerin GTS 22 to the test. Just like the women's version, the build quality is excellent, but I noticed the fit felt slightly wider in the midfoot, which is great if your feet tend to swell. On the road, that nitrogen-infused DNA-tuned midsole is a beast. I pushed the pace a bit, and unlike typical soft shoes that bottom out, these kept springing back. The shock absorption is spot on for supinators who hit the ground hard. The GTS support system is subtle. It didn't force my foot inward but just acted like bumpers on a bowling lane when I got tired. I also really liked the breathability. My socks weren't soaked after a 5K. Pick this one up if you are a heavier runner or just need a daily workhorse that protects your joints. Product number 5, Asics Men's NOVABLAST 5. Finally, I took the Asics NovaBlast 5 for a spin. As soon as I picked this up, I couldn't believe how light it felt despite looking chunky. The geometry is wild. It has this trampoline-inspired outsole, and let me tell you, you feel it. Every step has this massive energy return. It literally bounces you forward. For supinators, this is awesome because it keeps you off the ground and reduces that jarring impact. The tongue wing construction is a huge upgrade. The tongue didn't slide around at all while I was sprinting. The FF Blast Max cushioning is very lively. It makes running feel fun rather than a chore. The visibility strips are a nice bonus for night runs too. If you want to feel fast and have a genuinely fun, springy ride, this is hands down the winner for energy return. So there you have it. Whether you need maximum plushness or a bouncy, energetic ride, one of these will save your feet from that outward roll. I've dropped links to the exact models I tested in the description below so you can check the current prices. Thanks for watching and catch you on the next run.